Alright, as you guys can see, we're now in the My Player Builder. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. If you guys hear birds chirping, fucking dogs barking and shit, I'm currently recording this video at 7:02 in the morning, okay? 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Alright, thank you. Now, another disclaimer before we start. This is not a hop on the game, I just downloaded the game, or I'm a casual at 2K. Make the build, grind it, go to the park and play, and I'm going to be fantastic. It's not one of those builds. If you're looking for one of those builds, go make a fucking offensive threat, play shot, two-way slashing playmaker. You know, if you sit corner, rebound and wing, sharp facilitator. You know, not saying that any of those skills, those builds don't take skill. I'm just saying to be able to play on this build efficiently and at a high level, and for it to be fun, you have to know how to play. You have to have some type of skill. So, with that being said, this build is a skill-based build, okay? Alright, so, position, shooting guard, hand, it doesn't matter, left, right. I'm personally left-handed in real life, so I go lefty. Jersey number doesn't matter at all. Pie chart we're going to choose is the pure playmaking pie chart. Now, here's the thing. I noticed that with Gym Rat, you get +4 to all your physicals, and as you progress past 95, you get that you get a +1 to every overall you hit. So if you're at 99, you get +4. So that stacks on top of each other, so you get +8 to your physicals. You can either go this one, the speed and vertical, which is good. It's great actually. You can do that +8 because we're about to go taller than normal, so you would need the +8 to your speed, your acceleration, your vertical. But personally, I chose the speed and acceleration part, just for the simple fact that I want to be faster. So, okay, so here's where it gets tricky. Here's where you guys are gonna be like, what? Huh? Why? Like, what is this? Why? Why did you do that? Okay, so I learned that I should start, upgrading my defense first. So I'm gonna upgrade my defensive rebound. Then I'm gonna go back up to the top and make this a 53. I believe it's a 53. Yeah, it's a 53 interior defense. And then max everything out. We got a little bit left over, so okay. I'm gonna go back to the top. You wanna take your close shot to 75. You're driving layup to a 75. You're driving dunk to an 80. And then you want to bring up your standing dunk to a 34. Okay, you get 4 finishing values. So far we have 4 finishing, 10 defensive. Okay. Now for your shooting, you want to bring your mid range to a 77. Your 3-point, max that out. Your free throw. Bring your free throw to, I believe, 82. It's an 82. Okay, and then your post fade, you bring that to 76. I mean, either or. You do either or. You bring your free throw to an 83. Bring your post fade to 77. Either or is perfectly fine. I'm gonna just put my post fade up. Okay. Now here's the weird thing. Something that I found that I did that was very weird. So I maxed out my ball handling, and then I brought my pass accuracy to a 77, and then I dropped 3 on. It was weird. I thought that was so weird. Like I dropped like 2 or 3 on my post moves when I could have just dropped 1 here. Yeah, that would have been way better. Actually, this is way better than what I actually do. So yeah, okay. So at the end of this, you get 4 finishing, 14 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 10 defensive. Okay. Now I personally went compact. Kind of before I noticed, I already dropped like 142k VC into the player, so I couldn't change my body type. I would go solid. Height 6'7". As you guys can see, all the negatives to this build. You're like, why would you do that? Like, what's wrong with you? Now, check me out. Listen, check me out. Me personally, I'm defensive orientated. Okay, look at my physicals. Like even my physicals take a hit. But just me personally, I know that I can deal with this. I can deal with being 6'7" and having low ball handling because I do it with my 6'5" and having low ball handling. I know that I can. I know my defense is great. I know personally that my defense is greatness. I know it is. I have full 100% belief in my defense. I can play anybody one-on-one. It's just how I feel. I know I can. That's just me. Okay. Shooting. I have over a 62 shooting rate on all my shooting stats that are important. My mid-range is a 76 and my 3-point is a 72. I don't need Hall of Fame shooting to shoot the ball. I don't need over a freaking 62, probably even lower than that, like 55 shooting rating to shoot the ball. And on now for my finishing, again, I don't believe in hop steps. It's like after I've been doing hop steps on my two-way inside out score. Personally found that hop steps are effective. They're an effective way to score, but it's the easiest way to score. I want to make the game as challenging as I possibly can for myself because at this point it's getting boring and easy. I play with my IRLs, for God's sake. I play with my IRLs, excuse me. Like that's how much I need of a challenge I need to make this for myself. So yeah. Lowest weight. Okay. 180 and then lowest wing. Alright, now here's the weird part. When I press X after this, y'all gonna be like, oh snap, what? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, all that. So let me break this down to y'all. None of my physicals, my finishing attributes changed. They all stayed the same after I went 6'7". My shooting went up. I have a 79 midi, 75 3. My playmaking, I can now speed boost off of rip. So as soon as I upgrade, I can speed boost. And I believe my defensive, because I went shortest arms, I went down 2 and down 3 on my steal and block. Now, personally, it's perfectly fine because I know I'm going to grind this player, and I'll show you guys the stats and everything once I'm done. But I've already grinded this player, so I know that I'm going to have +4 to all this. Just imagine +4 to all this, right? So you'll be perfectly fine. I promise you. If you have the skill level to use this build, I promise you, you'll be perfectly fine. You can choose between shot creator take, playmaker take, slasher take, and sharp take. Me personally, I went with sharp take. You can use slash and take, you get a +10 to all your finishing attributes. You get +10 to your lateral quickness, +10 to your ball handling, and +5 to everything else. You could be able to dunk better. Once you hit 99, you'll have an 80 driving dunk. So then after that, you get the +10, so you have a 90 driving dunk. So you'll just be able to just, go in the paint, yam on people. But, playmaking and sharp shooting takeover are the two that I recommend personally. Playmaking takeover boosts your teammates. It's like having dimer on amethyst. It boosts once you pass it to your teammate, it boosts their shot percentages by a tremendous amount. You break ankles, you can get a whole bunch of crazy animations when you do snatchbacks, which makes you look ridiculous. So that's why I personally don't choose it. But you guys can do that. I went with sharp take, so that's what I'm gonna pick here. And you guys have built a playmaker.